kick starts again. Starts again.
What's up everybody, my name's Josh and today I'm bringing you a MW2 gameplay commentary, but I'm not actually going to be talking about the gameplay, which is a change, so I'd really appreciate if you could leave some feedback and tell me what you think on the topic, which is first time getting drunk. And just to clear this up before I get started, I wouldn't recommend getting drunk. It's nothing cool, it's nothing special, it's just stupid in my opinion, but anyway. My first time getting drunk was just crazy, to be honest. What I'm going to tell you about it. So what happened first is we were planning on getting drunk, and what we did is we had it around this girl's house named Chelsea, and she had like a garage where it had like a portable, a jukebox where we could play music, and there was obviously parents there, so it was a bit more safe than you see in the house parties you see where nobody's in and it's just everyone going crazy. So it's a bit more safe than that. So yeah, what we did is we got Chelsea's sister to get the booze, and before we went out we had about three shots each, and then we went out, got some more booze, like sorry about my throat by the way, I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment, I don't know why that is. So yeah, we went out, got the booze, we got White Ace, 3 different beers I think, Carlsberg, some other beer, I can't remember the beers, wine, champagne, and some other drink. We got like loads of drinks and put it into one massive bowl. So, really sorry about my throat. Put it all into one big bowl, and yeah, got drinking. So we took it into the garage, and we all had these glasses each. I had a really big glass, and I had about 7 or 8 glasses before I actually got drunk. So what I was doing, right, is I had like 3 or 4 glasses just chilling out, and then I went and played pool for a bit. And on my 6th glass, I finished my 6th glass. I was 1 second I was fine. Next second I couldn't even hit the ball. It was so weird. It just hit me like really instantly. I was hitting the ball fine. Next second I go to hit the ball and I just can't hit it. I just keep on getting the pool stick above the ball. And then about 10 seconds later, Joe comes on the table. He jumps on the table, moves all the pool balls on into the sockets, and just starts spinning around on the table like woo, just saying weird stuff and just shouting and being crazy. And I'm like, Joe, what are you doing? And he's like, woo, just keep on spinning around, just shouting like weird stuff. And then I just walk outside, and because at this point I'm drunk. I realise I'm drunk, and then I go outside. And I'm like, I need some fresh air. I need some fresh air. And then I go outside, and then walk on the patio, and it's really slippery, bear in mind, so that's my excuse for falling over. So I fell over, right, and I'm like, help me, because I can't get up because I'm pissed. And then Joe comes out and he's like, Josh, you okay? Josh, and he tries getting me up, and he pulls me up, he tries pulling me up, and as he pulls me up, he falls over on top of me, and he's like, oh, Josh, you alright? And he's just there on top of me like, we both can't get up. And then Emily and Lewis come over and help us get up. And yeah, so they help us get up, we manage to get up, and I sit on this kind of swing thing. You know what, them things what swing, and you see them on all the jungle movies. Well, there was like one of those, but it was like different, obviously more modern. And then I sit on there, and then Emily comes over next to me and she's like, Josh, you're right, because like I think I must have been sick by then at least once, I'm not really sure. And I was like, oh no, I'm drunk, I'm hammered, and it's like my first time getting drunk, so I didn't actually know what it was like. So, and then I realised what it was like, and then she takes me into the front room because I was feeling ill, and then she gets me a bucket and she's like, Josh, if you're going to be sick in this. And I was like, all right, I'm all right. So she doesn't give me. She said, I'll put it on the floor, and if you need it, just pick it up. So 10 seconds later, after she gives it me, I puke up all over the sofa, all over the floor, and just puke up everywhere. And then she's like, oh, and then I think she pulls off all the sheets and stuff on the sofa. And then Lewis comes in. No, wait, Joe comes in, and I'm sitting there, I'm feeling like shit because I've just puked up everywhere. And after this gameplay, there's going to be a quick 26 kill streak just to clear that up. So I'll be sick, and Joe comes in, and he lays in this dog's basket, and he's like laying there laughing at me because I've just puked up everywhere. And then so I start crying my eyes out at this point. I'm just like, I'm so sorry everybody, I'm so sorry Emily, I can't believe I just did that. Because I just quickly forgot about this. Whilst I was sitting next to her on the thingy, I started feeling her up, and I don't know why I did this, and I regret doing it now. But I started feeling her up and started putting my hands down the top and everything. Like, obviously I was drunk and I didn't mean to do it. Anyway, so I was like, I'm so sorry Emily, I can't believe I did that, I'm really sorry. I love you Emily, I love you so much, I'm so sorry. I just bawling my eyes out like a complete fool. So Joe starts pissing himself at me in the dog basket, and then the dog comes over and the dog just looks at him, and he's like, Joe's still laughing his head off, like, because he's just hammered at this point. And then Lewis comes in, right? Little Lewis just comes up online. He comes in, right, and he walks in, and he just lays on the sofa. And what I found out afterwards is he drank as much as me, so he was completely hammered. And then he gets a full bottle of vodka, what we had left, a litre bottle of vodka, and he necks it in one. And that's why he was so fucking hammered. So he comes in, he lays on the sofa, and he's just out cold. I think someone actually carried him in, I'm not really sure. I didn't see, obviously I didn't see that bit because I was in the front room. And he just drops dead on the sofa, like half dead. And then everyone starts getting worried because obviously he's literally paralytic. He's knocked out with all the booze he's had, and obviously I'm crying my eyes out. I'm like, I'm so sorry everybody. Terry Chelsea's dad comes over and he's like, it's alright Josh, it's alright, everyone, it always happens to everyone. I was like, it's my first time though, I've let everyone down, I'm so sorry. Just bawling on about random shit. And then cut the story short, we go to the park, we get took to the park, and I can't remember how I got to the park, but we get to the park, right, and then this ambulance turns up, and I'm just panicking at this point. I'm like, what's going on? So I run off, right, from everybody. I'm like, oh, I need to get away from this because I'm just shitting myself because the ambulance and the police cars up there. And so I run off. Some guy chases me and he's like, Josh, you gotta come back, and I'm like, no. I'm still crying my eyes out at this point. And then I managed to run like halfway home, well, halfway to Joe's house, because I run back to Joe's because I live in like quite far away from where we're getting drunk, and Joe lives quite close. So I run back to there. I go up this drive, right, and it's like there's two ways what you can go up to Joe's house, and there's like one way where you go to a dead end, and I went to the dead end way. And there's some guy there, and he's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm trying to go home, and so I keep on trying to run away because he's freaking me out at this point, and he grabs my arm. So I managed to break free and I just leg it completely. I'm just shitting myself at this point. And I must have been sick about 5 times on the way as well. That's probably why he actually was like, what's going on here? So I've got puke all down the top and I'm running as fast as I can. I get back to Joe's house, and then Joe's brother's like, what's... because I'm like, Joe's gone in an ambulance with Lewis, because that's what I thought. And then, apparently in the ambulance, Lewis is coughing up blood and just being completely fucked. He gets took into hospital, and then Joe comes home in a police car. And before he actually comes home in a police car, Sam's like panicking, and everyone's panicking at Joe's house where I get to Joe's, and everyone's panicking, and I'm like, they've been took home and they've been took to hospital. So Helen rings up the hospital, that's Joe's mum, and I run to back to Chelsea's house with Sam because Sam wants to see if everyone's alright. And then we run back, and then as I turn up, within about 5 minutes from when I turned up, Joe comes home from a police car, and he's like got this massive white gown on him. It's like a gown, but it's actually like a rug. It's just, and he looks like E.T. It's just so funny. And then I go upstairs, and because my mum was to bring me, so I accept the call, and then she's like, Josh, I'm ashamed in you. So I start bawling my eyes out completely, obviously being a complete twat because I was drunk, and I start punching myself in the head. I'm puking up everywhere, and it's just chaos. And then Joe's brother pushes me into the bathroom, and I start puking up, and then I sit on the toilet. I can't remember this part. Generally, I can't remember this part. And then what I must have done, right, is I must have fell off the toilet and I shit up all as all. I literally shit everywhere, and I can't remember doing this. So, and then the next day I found out there was shit on the wall, and I got into bed with like shit all down my legs, being a complete twat really. So yeah, that's the end of the gameplay. That's pretty much the end of the story. So I really appreciate if you could leave a like and tell me what you thought of these. I might do some more, but I've not really got one of the most interesting lives. But that was a cool subject. I mean, it's a cool topic to touch on. So really appreciate if you could leave a like. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.